So you know what? I think yeah, I think now we can go ahead and check out the mystery topic.
Okay. All right. The people have waited long enough. So this is something I'm genuinely curious about. This is not a troll, but I know that this is a sensitive topic for you. There's a lot of player movement coming up, and there's some interesting pieces moving all over the place. I think, considering his fantastic comeback season, he's actually an important piece depending on where he goes. Where do you genuinely think Derrick Rose should go?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm genuinely curious. As a fan of the game,
Thank you
as
very
a
much.
fan of comeback stories, I want to know your thoughts.
Yes. Yes. Sick and tired of this. Every time I look up, somebody try to hold me and Derek back. We coming. Now, honestly, Derek needs to play someplace that allows him to remain a six man, come off the bench, and essentially get buckets as the leader of a second unit, where he's the primary scoring option, but he has shooters and a just a capable rim runner for him to play with. Um, he's not durable enough at this point in his career for him to be a starter logging 30 some odd minutes on a good team. He's not. He
Hmm.
is not. That anybody who thinks that he is yeah, no. That's unless you want to see him hurt again, then no, that's not gonna happen, you know. So I think that I mean, I have to see how the teams shake out next year. Um,
Hmm.
but I want to see him play for a team whose starting lineup is already set. They're already gangster.
Hmm.
I really think, honestly, I think Golden State would be a great place.
Okay, the two teams that I think he would be the most awesome on
Mhm.
overall are Indiana and Philadelphia.
I can see that. I
Yeah,
can see
because
that.
Indiana doesn't have a whole lot of super dynamic guard play, but Derrick Rose has never been the greatest defender. His shooting's improved.
Dropped off a
And
lot lately, though. A lot.
yeah, but you hope that in that system he doesn't need to make as many shots on a team that's that great defensively. And with Oladipo coming out, hoping he gets healthy again and he's back to his prime, he would be a really nice similar pace for a bench unit, you know,
Mhm.
and in that team under that kind of coaching in that Lou Williams role, and then of course Philadelphia. I mean, if he could go to Philadelphia right now, they'd probably love to take him,
Yeah.
um, because they're so top heavy that he's the kind of player, a guy who can get you 20 off the bench that takes that team and really puts them in a position to beat in Milwaukee or Toronto.
I see. My thought of it is, I don't see that he doesn't. I think he fits and has a good season with both of those teams,
Hmm.
but I would like to see him win a championship. And I don't think he puts either of those two teams over as a champion, especially if Jimmy is leaving Philly. I really
Yeah.
don't think that they're a championship level team yet. Honestly, you want to you want to know the truth? I think there's a situation where Derek goes to Philly and an outcry starts to pop up out from the Philly fan base and from a couple players that they'd rather have him on the floor at the end of the game than Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah, I think that, and you know what, that would be a good look for them because what would happen is Ben could slide to the power forward role
Hmm.
with a
But
guy like. See, the
can he
problem is
take
right
that?
now.
Can he accept that
Yeah.
though?
Oh, totally. I think he could. He's because he's versatile, and on defense, it allows them to have an actual point guard, and on offense, he can run with Joel Embiid, Derrick Rose, and
Hmm.
that would actually free it up for Simmons because Simmons gets to roam a little better. The problem is the way Simmons is roaming right now, they're not commanding enough attention from the point guard position
At
with
all.
what they have, right, with the personnel that they have. So I think Derrick Rose gives Ben a lot of flexibility, actually.
He becomes what they wanted Markel Fultz to be.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. He
Yeah.
becomes a rich man's Markel Fultz.
Yeah, that's what they wanted him to be. It's just that I just don't think that that's a chance. That's the reason why I think about Golden State. That's the reason why I give a little bit of thought San
I'm just
Antonio.
tired of people going to Golden State. That's just it.
I mean, hey,
San Antonio could use Derrick.
San
That's a
Antonio.
good one.
I think he would play well there.
The only thing about San Antonio is they lost 2 young point guards this year. Lonnie Walker, debatably a point guard, but so is Derrick Rose
Man,
at
did
this
you see
point.
him last night?
No, I didn't see him last night.
Oh man, I had no idea that kid was that athletic.
Super athletic.
Jeez.
Super athletic. So with him coming back, and they're gonna get Derrick coming back, the other Derrick, San Antonio Derrick coming back. Yeah. That puts them in a position where I don't think they're gonna need Derrick going forward if their guys are just healthy.
Yeah, and they're bigger. So, but yeah, and then I also Toronto is another. I'm sorry. I'm not Toronto. I meant Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Milwaukee doesn't have a super great backup point guard.
And they might lose Brogdon if they don't match.
Oh, Brogdon.
Yeah.
They don't match Brogdon. I don't think there's no way they don't match Brogdon.
Well, I thought that they had originally said they were definitely matching Brogdon, right? And then there was another report, which, you have to take these reports with a grain of salt, that because they've already paid Bledsoe and they're already committed to Middleton, and of course Giannis, that they may not have enough money or want to go as deep into the luxury taxes they may need to match Brogdon. So if I'm them, I'm matching Brogdon. That's just
100% efficient young player. He's a system guy. He's a Spurs
6'5",
type
6'6".
Yeah.
I honestly think he's the absolute 100% ideal point guard for LeBron. Ideal because he's a spot up shooter who doesn't mind not having the offense run through him. He's a long, versatile defender. LeBron can get his other guy who gets his own offense from another position. It doesn't have to come from.
But he's like that Mario Chalmers archetype.
Right, but he's bigger.
He's better. He's bigger and better. Yeah, like more efficient. So yeah, I'm with you. They got to keep him. But see, so what's on that team? Giannis. Yeah. Giannis is basically LeBron 2.0.
Similar, right?
Bigger. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't shoot as well as LeBron, although at the same age, 6 in one hand.
I think LeBron's always been a better shooter than him, but still, shooting is the weakest part of both of their games.
Correct. And at the free throw line, they're about the same, which is the important part. And because Giannis is bigger, I don't think a player the size of Giannis has to play on the perimeter as a shooter. The fact that he starts out there and runs you under the basket and dunks on you and the 3 fools who tried to help, that's plenty. I don't think he needs to be pulling up for threes, because letting a 6'11", 7-foot guy with go gadget arms into the paint is not a compromise you're ordinarily willing to pay. I feel the same thing with Ben, which is why my criticism with Ben Simmons is jump shot, it'd be better if you at least took them, but free throws, that's the issue. You need to be able to run into the paint whenever you want, and when you stop running into the paint in the fourth quarter, that's when you're a problem.
Giannis,
not being 6'10" and not taking shots, that's fine. There's a lot of 6'10" guys who can't shoot.
Giannis is good enough at the free throw line. I mean, he's good.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, he's great. For his size, for what he does, he's great.
I can't wait, because I haven't re-rated him for my roster yet. Yeah. And I'm going to use this year because this is his best year. Yeah. I can't wait to see what I end up coming up with when I run all his numbers through my formula. I can't wait. I'm thinking he might be among the highest rated players in the whole roster, because
the key are his metrics, his athleticism.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Obviously, that's going to be there. But dude, he's shooting 58% from the field.
It's crazy.
On 17 shots.
It's really absurd, the season that he's having.
It's crazy. 12.5 rebounds. 12.5 rebounds on my scale gives him Hall of Fame hustle rebounder. So, yeah. It's going to be. No, actually, I usually put it at 13 rebounds. If you average 13 rebounds total a game, I give him Hall of Fame hustle.
But it's also rebounds per minute. It's the fact that they're blowing teams out so much.
He only playing 32.8 minutes a game, man.
Exactly. That's why I don't think the Harden discussion is close, because Giannis is playing so well, he doesn't need the stats. Like, he gets his stats in 3/4 of a game. GG.
I mean, in 36, if he was playing 36 minutes, so his per 36 minutes numbers are 30 points even, 13.7 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.6 blocks.
and then there's the defensive numbers that aren't accounted
They
for.
aren't even. I mean,
And the kinds of assists where guys are getting a chance to line up the Spalding logo against their fingertips before they shoot because he drew so much help. It's insane. It's
dude,
insane the season he's having.
his box plus minus. So that's the box score estimate of the points per 100 possessions that a player contributed above a league average player, translated to an average team. His box plus minus is 10.5.
Yeah,
he outplayed.
Honestly, the
crazy.
metrics. What's funny about the comparison is the metrics are in Giannis's favor offensively.
Yeah.
So the fact that his team has a much better record and he's a much better defensive player makes it an absurd comparison. Even though I don't want to throw any shade on James, he's having a phenomenal season.
He is. He's having a great year,
but not as great of a year as Giannis is having with the best record in the league and the only team that's going to get 60 wins. So that is what that is.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm the dude is. He's actually, he's actually become like one of my, I would say, 3 favorite players.
Yeah.
Like I maybe 5. He's right in there though. He's right in there. 3. He's in the top, he's in my top 5 favorite players. And for me to have a top 5 favorite player who plays in Milwaukee, that's a lot. That's a lot. But yeah, for Rose, man, I would say like the Bucks, the Warriors. I thought about the Spurs, but you are right with the people that they had. Oh, you know who? No, he can't fit there either. I'm thinking about teams that are legit championship level teams. Honestly, you know what? And this might sound kind of weird, but I think he works in Houston too.
No, I don't think so.
I only think that
because Rivers, Harden, and CP3 play too many minutes. I think the role for him would be Chris Paul insurance, but I would want Derrick Rose playing 25 minutes a game.
Yeah, 25 minutes a game. But
I don't think he'd get 25 minutes a game in Houston.
I would play him over Rivers personally, but
age-wise, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
It makes sense for D'Antoni to cultivate Rivers than to, gamble with Derrick. I think Derrick needs to be with a veteran squad where they're a little shallow.
Yeah, because Rivers is only 26. What is Derrick? 30 now?
I mean, in Derrick years.
Oh, come on now. See, you couldn't. It was too much like right. And then you had to come and clip him at the legs.
I didn't do that.
See, and now you're doing it again. This is a horrible situation that I'm in, and I don't understand why.
But no, I'm with you. It'd be dope if he got a championship. But more importantly, I just want to see him on a team where the role that he's playing now is on a playoff team.
Yeah, I think so. I would agree.
I don't want him to be gifted one at a place like Golden State. I want him to be a real part of it.
I don't know. I think if he went to Golden State, I don't think it would be a gift. I think he put up some sick numbers and dude, the highlight reel that they would put on a nightly basis, because Derrick is still a high volume highlight reel type of player. Like when he plays, you're gonna get 2 or 3 a night of him going, whoa.
Well, that's what my criticism was for Derrick Rose for a while. People were talking about how unhealthy he was, and I'm like, they were talking about like his athleticism was gone. I'm like, hold on, it's not gone.
No, it's not gone. It might not be what it was, but it ain't. It's not gone.
He's still like roughly as athletic as Eric Bledsoe, roughly.
Ooh, I don't know. Eric Bledsoe's kind of a freak.
He is, but I don't think he's. I think it's roughly about the same. Like if Derrick Rose was always healthy, I think the athleticism would match.
If Derrick Rose had just kind of slowly declined into where he is now, and it didn't have the injuries,
and that's my point.
Yeah, I can see that. But Eric Bledsoe is
he's a monster.
Yeah, he's a tough little fellow. But while we were on the subject, though, just I'm gonna slide this in. Have you had an opportunity to watch Walt Lemon Jr.?
No.
Walt Lemon Jr. has played 2 games for the Bulls, Since he
Oh
got,
God,
I'm just trying to say, since he got called up from the
I
G League.
apologize to our viewers.
What are you
He's talking
talking
about
about?
Chicago G League players.
No, he's not a G League player anymore. He's with the big club. And Walt Lemon Jr., only problem is he's 26 years old, right? But I think that the Bulls might have stumbled upon somebody who might have a little bit of something.
He
And
sound like what you make after you finish Slim Pepper Jack's career.
see, this is why these things. And of course, he's from Chicago. So
See, that's what this is. What's our next topic?
no, I'm telling you, man. Have you seen this guy? Have you seen him? Like, I'm just saying, have you seen him?
It's hard for me to care about anybody in a Bulls uniform right now.
See, these are the problems that we have right now. Because I'm just trying to tell you, man, he has really,
because
it's only been.
Do you know the restraint I showed not having a Mitchell Robinson topic with the numbers he's been putting up? I was researching him
because he's been killing.
He leads the rookies in win shares. That, like, according to all of the numbers, the best three rookies are actually Mitchell Robinson, Luka Doncic, and DeAndre Ayton. Not in that order, but
yeah,
he's actually like the third best rookie on paper.
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know why you didn't see Walt Lemon. He played against the Knicks. He didn't have a good game against the Knicks. But when the Bulls played the Knicks, he only had 6 points, 5 assists. He didn't shoot well. But in his first game against Toronto, he had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, a block, and 4 steals.
Good for you, Walt.
And then against the Wizards, a game they won, he had 24 points, 8 assists.
Ain't nobody on planet Earth but you, Walter, and his mama care about this, right?
No, man, it's people talking about this on Twitter. Y'all not. It's somebody right now. I bet you there's some
at Chicago fans.
Look what? No, who did somebody say? Somebody see now they disrespecting them in the chat. Now they disrespecting them in the chat. They're taking no, straight stunting. No, he said Walt Lemon Jr. can get to that rack. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't encourage him straight stunting. Don't encourage him.
Walt is very athletic. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Wouldn't y'all like to know what the next topic is?
I'm just trying to say. Now
we have a very intelligent chat. That's what I love about this chat. We have an educated chat.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Knows what good, interesting
you heard it here first. Okay. So when Walt Lemon Jr. becomes a serious point guard in the NBA, whether it's with the Bulls or not, you're hearing me tell you.
I hope y'all like him so much that y'all pass on Ja Morant.
No, I ain't crazy. Now, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I know when a guy can consistently beat NBA defenders off the dribble and has vision, I know that this dude is an NBA point guard. I'm telling you, he can consistently beat guys off the dribble.
So your headline is the Bulls found an NBA point guard out the G League who's going to be a bench player at best.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's at best. Oh,
so you think he has starting caliber?
I do.
On a winning team? On a championship team?
I don't know about that yet. It's too early. But what I did was, after the 2 games that I watched, I went and I pulled him up and I started looking at some college stuff. And then I looked at some G League stuff.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I can kind of see what happened to him, why he's 26 and getting his first real look in the league right now. I can kind of see what happened. But it's all kind of coming together right at the right time for him. As from an athletic standpoint and from an understanding how to play in the NBA standpoint, I think at least he's a backup point guard, a guy who's on an NBA roster. At best, he's a good starter. Well,
good luck to him, and hopefully he gets away from the Bulls if that's the case.
See, you're okay. We got to go. We got to go to something else. We got to go because y'all, I can't, and you got all these people talking like you too, and they saying horrible things. And
they have good taste. Our chat has good taste. That's why they're watching this show and they're saying smart things.
They shouldn't learn from negativity. There's no future in it.